That's right, Pound 6 is the takeover, and I have a special guest tonight. Go ahead and introduce yourself to Los Angeles.
Yo, what's poppin'? It's Luke Christopher. What's up, LA?
Yeah, now Luke just recently became really familiar with your work, and you got this mixtape. Tell everybody about this piece of art that you have out right now.
Yeah, man. I dropped my mixtape tomorrow, about a couple of weeks ago. It's really a complete project from top to bottom. But it was produced entirely by me. I'm singing on it, I'm rapping on it. Common's on it, girl named Ariel's on it, Matai's on it from The Voice. It's just really an artistic project that I wanted to put out to kind of show people who I am as an artist.
Right. Well, let's give people, I want to talk about it some more, but let's give people a little taste right now. Go ahead and introduce the single that you have out right now featuring Common that has quite a buzz on it. Go ahead and introduce that and we'll get into that right now.
Cool, man. This record's called Sex With You featuring Common, Luke Christopher.
Yep, it's the takeover, Pound 6. Alright, so coming out of that. That's right, it's the takeover going on right now. DJ Reflex and Luke Christopher is hanging out tonight.
Yo.
And we just played that record featuring Common, Sex With You. And then you told a really interesting story that I want people to understand how that kind of came about. It wasn't exactly like, a calling managers type of industry thing. Common heard the record, and you can just kind of tell the story briefly if you don't mind.
Right, it's funny. I'm working in Hollywood, and my whole philosophy behind my studio was I wanted to keep the door open so that people could hear records and want to, be a part of the situation. So I had my door open, and Common heard a beat that I was making. So, long story short, I had my boy from Chicago, shout out to Dallas, came in. Common came in, heard the record, and immediately wanted to jump on Sex With You. So that was a blessing.
Nice. And you mentioned earlier off the air, we were talking about just some of your favorite artists. So let us know who have been some of the inspirations to you just growing up. You're, what, 19 now?
Yeah, I'm 19. So growing up, I listened to a lot of Earth, Wind & Fire, a lot of Stevie Wonder, Tupac, Biggie, even Beatles and Coldplay. But hip-hop wise, it was Common, Mos Def, Black Star, a lot of cats that weren't necessarily in the limelight. It was just what I sort of gravitated to.
Yeah, what would you say your favorite Common album was?
B. Had to be.
Yeah, I worked on that. It's cool. Just a few things here and there. But
Did you?
Yeah, Cuckoo's They Say, a little record with Kanye, John Legend, some stuff like that. Yeah, but it's all good. So good. Check it out. I'm glad you said that. So let's keep this. Let's play some more records off this mixtape because it's really well rounded. I had a chance to really sit and listen from beginning to end and stuff, and I hear a lot of really cool samples that you've taken and stuff. But let's play another record for the audience right now.
All right, cool. This record's called Roses.
Yep. Let's get into it. Luke Christopher's hanging out. It's a takeover, nothing but hip-hop music. Get at me at DJ Reflex on Twitter, Pound 6, where hip-hop lives. Cool. Alright. That's right, it's Pound 6, DJ Reflex, and we got Luke Christopher hanging out tonight. Playing records off this mixtape album that you have right now called Tomorrow. Where can people download it if they like what they're hearing right now? Where can they find the download link for that?
They can download Tomorrow on DatPiff. It's on the LA Leakers website. Shouts out to Sour Milk and Justin.
LALeakers.com, right?
LALeakers.com, right. Google it. Google Luke Christopher Tomorrow. You'll find it. It's probably the first link.
Yeah, and where do you think you fit in right now in music? Obviously, hip-hop is very strong again, and I say that because I've been around for a minute, and I feel like there was this dip a couple years ago where everything just got really boring, and now there's a lot of life in the independents, and there's a lot of life on the blogs. What's your role in hip-hop right now, do you feel?
Man, I think you're right. I love hip-hop right now. I think my role as an artist is going to be blending all genres with hip-hop. My favorite thing about hip-hop it's always been is that there are no boundaries, you know what I mean? Hip-hop is the one music where you can take a gospel song or you could take a Beatles song and you can sample it and make it really knock. And so hip-hop for me is going to be for me in hip-hop, I'm going to be transcending a lot of boundaries. I'm going to be talking about stuff that a lot of people don't talk about, and I'm going to be producing my stuff, and it's going to sound different. But I feel like the beauty in hip-hop is that difference, that that out of the norm is normal in hip-hop.
Sure.
Right.
What do you with the sampling? Obviously, it's not as easy nowadays to sample a Beatles record per se. It's pretty impossible. But with that said, you produce almost the entire mixtape that the Tomorrow. Production influences right now. If you could ideally hook up with one producer or someone off the top of your head, with the exception of like the obvious like a Quincy Jones or a Michael Jackson, that, like someone that's actually active right now in hip hop and stuff. Who would be an influence to you?
Okay, active right now.
Yeah, it's just a session right now. Someone called you, your manager calls you, Jason picks up the phone and says, yo, so-and-so wants to work with you. Who would that person be on the other line?
Man, I mean Kanye. But Hit Boy is killing too right now.
Yeah.
He's on another level. I would say Hit Boy 2, Kanye, or No ID. Any of those three, and I'm like, yo, pack my bags.
That's a pretty good wish list of people for you to get in with very soon. All right, well, thanks for stopping, Mom. Once again, you can go to laleakers.com and download this mixtape tomorrow. If you love hip-hop, if you're a fan of it, I'm not by any means comparing you or throwing you in the same thing, but just if you love hip-hop like a J. Cole, if you love of just that feel-good, inspiring hip-hop music with good samples and good soul music and live instrumentation stuff, go check out my man Luke Christopher. Thank you for stopping by the takeover.
Hey, brother, thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
Pound 6. Nice.
It's that crazy, that realness. It's not love, but I feel it. I want it, I need it. Ooh, baby, sex.